Okay, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour, we are going to be going on to part 2 of the gerunds versus infinitives. Okay, lesson that we started last week. Okay, and we went through some practices as well last week. So we'll have a little bit more instruction on how and when to use the gerunds or infinitives. Then we'll go through some exercises as well. All right. So the link I placed in the Verbling chat box. I'll also place the link in the Google chat. Okay, so go ahead and open that up. All right, let's see who we have in class so far. Hi there, Amparo, how are you?
Hi, teacher. Can you hear
me?
No.
Yep, I can hear you just fine. All right, how about Aichu?
Okay. That's right.
Hi, teacher.
Hi there, welcome to class.
Thank you.
All right, we have Goliath, how are you? Goliath, can you hear me okay? Maybe not so much. Okay. Let's see. And Alpha. Alpha, looks like you were coming in and out. You're probably here to stay. Welcome, welcome to class. It's good to have you here. All right, everybody. Go ahead and open up the link that's in the Verbling chat box. You can also find it in the Google chat box. Hi there, Dennis. How are you?
Hello, Chad.
There we go. Hi there.
Do you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you just fine. Goliath,
Hello.
Let's test your mic. Goliath, can you hear me okay? All right, let's try Selma. How you doing, Selma? Okay, and today we have two Vincenzos here, so we'll go with Vincenzo Musi first. Hi there, Vincenzo Musi. Make sure that your microphone is not muted. Okay, how about Vincenzo Santorsola?
Hi.
Hi there, how are you doing?
I'm fine, Chad. And you?
I'm doing great. Good to have you here. All right, let's check back with some people that I could not hear before. Goliath, did you get your microphone working? Not yet. How about Selma?
Hello, teacher.
Hi there, how are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Excellent. Nice to see you again.
Thanks.
All right, Vincenzo Musi, how are you? Did you get your microphone working? Wow, it looks like a lot of people are having issues coming in and popping out. Yeah. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, let's get started. It's good to have you here. Okay.
Yeah, here you are.
There you are. Looks like you have a very long delay, Vincenzo Musi. Very long delay. Okay. So last week we went over gerunds. Okay. I wanted to review very briefly. Okay. Gerunds and infinitives, okay, can be the subject of the sentence, the complement, as well as the object of the sentence. Okay. Now, class, pop quiz. Which one do we use 90% of the time when it is the subject and complement of the sentence?
The gerund.
Gerund.
Yes, gerund. Okay, so down here, okay, 90% of the time, you will use gerund as the subject or complement of the sentence. Okay, all right, very good. Let's go back to, whoops, there we go. That's where I wanted to go. Okay, so part 2, okay, we'll be discussing some other items here. Let's go ahead and start off with number 7. Aichu, can you read number 7 for me, please?
Yes. Gerunds can often be modified with positive forms, such as his, her, its, yours, their, our, John's, Mary's, the machines, and so on. This makes it clear of what is performing the action. Examples: I enjoyed their singing. They were singing. She understood his saying no to the offer. He said no. Sam resented Deborah's coming late to the dinner. Debbie came late to the dinner. We discussed the machine's being broken. The machine is broken.
Okay, very good. Okay, so here, all right, yes, talking about the machines, we have Debbie, we have she, and their. Talking about their the possessive forms. Okay, so when we use possessive forms, okay, we definitely use the gerund form of the verb. Okay, let's take a look at number 8. Number 8 is for Amparo.
Some verbs are followed by a noun plus an infinitive. In some situations, the noun is required. In other situations, the noun is optional. Examples: the police ordered the man to stop. Noun is required. She asked to leave. Noun is optional. She asked him to leave. Noun is optional.
Okay. All right, very good. So some verbs are followed by a noun plus an infinitive. Sometimes they are. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it's not. You know, being the noun, having it followed by it. Okay. You can take a look at this list on your own time. It's a rather long list. Okay, both this list here and this list here. Okay, there's a lot of information in there. But you can skim through these and look at phrases that you've heard quite often, okay, and see how we put them together. Or if you have something that you're looking to say, you can skim through this list as well and see if there is a see which way is the correct way to state that. Okay. All right, let's take a look at number 9. Let's go to Adrian. Adrian, how are you? Is your microphone working?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hello.
All
Thanks
right,
for
Adrian.
receiving me.
Sure,
Yes,
no
number
problem.
9.
Number 9, please. Yes.
Some verbs are usually followed by a gerund, but they can also be followed by a noun plus infinitive. Using a noun plus infinitive will usually change who is performing the action. Examples: I advised taking the train in general. I advised him to take the train. He will take the train.
Good, thank you. Now this is something very important. Okay, not to get your nouns and your possessive pronouns mixed up. Okay, but the very top here. Okay, remember possessive pronouns. Okay, his, her, it, their, our, John's, Mary's. Okay, using that apostrophe s. Okay, that makes it possessive. All right, so we would be using gerund form. Okay, possession. All right. This is absolutely true. Okay, I advise taking the train. Now, if you make it more specific. All right? So I advised him. Okay? Now this is in general, just like it states here. It's in general, but now you're specifying it. You're bringing it down. Okay? You advised him to take the train. Okay? We do that quite often. Now you can use whichever form you want to use. All right? It just it changes the meaning just a little bit. Just a bit. Okay? And that works with all of the nouns. I advise them to take the train. Okay? Her to take the train. Okay? So be careful with that. Don't get mixed up between the noun, okay, and the possessive form, okay, of the pronoun, right? All right, let's go to number 10. And let's go to Dennis, number 10, please.
Okay. There are many go plus gerund expressions used for adventure sports and individual recreation activities. I go swimming every weekend. Would you ever go skydiving?
Okay, all right, so here, sorry about that, I was muted. All right, so with adventure sports and recreational activities, okay, we use the gerund form, okay, and we oftentimes say go, okay. A lot of times people want to use to do or to make, okay, to make swimming, to do swimming. That is not the verb that we use, okay. We say go. All right, go swimming, go skydiving, okay, go bungee jumping, go paragliding, okay, things like that. That's how we would use that. Go snowboarding, okay, all those types of adventure sports. All right, now you switch it over to soccer. I like to play soccer. All right, so we use it with adventure sports. Okay, adventure, not your typical sport. Okay, not like football or baseball or basketball. Okay, that's when we would say to play. I like to play basketball. Okay, but with adventure sports and recreational activities, I like going water skiing. Okay, I don't say I like yeah, I like going water skiing. I would use water skiing there. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, okay. All right, any questions here, you guys? Okay. Let's go to
Should I
number...
have a question? Sorry.
Sure, Vincenzo.
Okay. If I want to say I like jogging, or I like to go to jogging. What's the difference if I want to say jogging? I go jogging, or I like jogging?
I like jogging. I go jogging. Okay, that's how you would say that. You would not put the preposition to, okay, in front of jogging. Okay, nor would you use the infinitive form. Okay, jogging is gerund form. I like jogging. I like to go jogging. I went jogging yesterday morning. I went jogging this morning. Okay? So that's how you would use that. Okay? Walking. I like to go walking. Okay? I went walking yesterday. Okay, it would be the same thing there. Okay? Hiking as well. Okay? Any other questions?
Yes. I only wanted to say if it is possible to say I go walking when an hour. I go. Oh yes, I go walking for an
yes,
hour
you would say,
in the morning or not. No.
Yes. With
I
walk,
go
you
to
can
walk.
use.
I go.
Okay, with walk you can use both in some situations. So I go walking. So if you use the verb go, okay, you would definitely say walking. Okay, but if you say you can say I like walking. Okay, or you can say I like to walk. Okay, either way,
Okay.
that would
So
be
I can say
fine.
also. Okay. Well, I can say also I go to work. I go to work in the morning.
Nope, you would not say go to walk. Once you use the verb go, you have to use the gerund form.
Gerunds. Okay. Thank you.
Going. I like to. I go walking. Okay.
I go walking. Or
Okay.
I like walking. I like walking. Okay.
Sure, just like that. Okay. Very good. Let's go to number 11, and this is for Goliath.
11 or 4?
11. We are on part 2.
Okay.
Let me give you the link to part 2.
But I can see in the screen. Gerunds, that's it?
Yes. You can't. Can you see the chat box?
Yeah. The
Okay.
chat box.
Open up the link that I just put in there, and you
Yeah.
want to go to number 11. This is part 2.
11. Gerunds are used after prepositions. Most commonly, these are verbs plus preposition combinations. For reference, see the verb plus preposition dictionary and the phrasal verb dictionary. You don't have to memorize these resources. You just need to remember that gerunds are used after prepositions. Example, they admitted to committing the crime. Leslie made up for forgetting my birthday. He's thinking about studying abroad.
Okay, very good. Now this is a confusing one, and when I was reading through this one yesterday, I was this would be very normal to say. Okay, they admitted to committing the crime. Okay, but the confusing part is to. Why? Because we usually associate that to the infinitive form.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and so we have an issue with this. Now these with two, okay, I would say you would need to learn those, or you may get mixed up every once in a while. Okay, but yes, if it is if you are using that as a preposition, okay, then yes, you would use the gerund form. All right, now, for example, for or about, those won't be as confusing. All right, because it's not to, and it doesn't make you think of the infinitive form. Okay, but yes. So in the infinitive, sorry, when we're talking about prepositions, so verb plus preposition. Okay, definitely we use the gerund form. Okay, now going over to this here, there's a ton of information. Okay, what they're saying is you can go and press on any of these letters, and it will take you to some verb plus preposition phrases and whatnot. Okay, same thing with phrasal verb. Okay, it's just a lot of information. Okay, so we're not going to go over that today. It really is a lot. It goes through almost the whole alphabet. So I figured, let's get to some practices and not go over that because there is a bunch of information, but it's helpful for you guys. So if you're really struggling with gerund and infinitive, these websites that I'm giving you, okay, they're great. Okay, they're great to give you that extra piece of info. Okay, very good. Let's go to Selma. Selma, number 12.
Yes, I remember that there are many adjective plus preposition combinations and noun plus preposition combinations in English as well. These are also followed by gerund list of adjective plus preposition combinations followed by gerunds and list of noun plus preposition combinations followed by gerund once again, you don't have to memorize these resources. You just need to remember that gerunds are used after prepositions. Examples: Sandy is scared of flying. Nick is anxious about taking the examination. His interest in becoming a professional snowboarder was well known. Thomas' story about seeing a grizzly bear was really exciting.
Okay, so this would be Thomas's story. Okay, possessive. Thomas's story. Try that.
Thomas' story.
There you go. Good. Okay, so important information here, you guys, for your notes. Okay, prepositions. What do we use after prepositions?
Gerund.
Gerund. Okay.
Yeah.
Gerunds are used after prepositions.
Yes, that's
Okay.
all. It's clear. It's clear.
That's clear, right? Gerunds are used after prepositions. We went over that a few times
Okay.
here. It does not matter if it's a verb
Yeah.
plus preposition, noun plus preposition, or adjective plus preposition. Okay, we use the gerund. Okay.
The strange is to committing, and I don't understand. Okay.
Yes, but these when with two. Okay, you can look through these phrasal verbs and the preposition dictionary and look to see how we use them. You can scan through it and see when we use to. Okay.
With the gerund. Okay.
Exactly. Okay, and those would need to be learned. Okay, because it's hard to really explain how those work. It's just the way it is. Okay, but you do have a resource.
So
okay?
So your meaning are very strange. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Now, what else did what else did we learn? All right.
Okay.
That when we are specifying, okay, when you have a noun plus when you have a verb, okay, you can use verb plus gerund, but once you specify it, okay, once you specify it and add in a noun, okay, you then need to use the infinitive form. Okay, unspecified, in general. Okay, specified. Okay, adding him, them, her. Okay. And last but not least, up here, with possessive forms. Okay, his, her, it, your, their. Okay, and possessive apostrophe s's. Okay, things like that. Any questions before we get into our fun exercises?
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
Excuse me, teacher. In this last example, you have also a preposition, so you don't need to say that there is a noun, because we know that when we have a preposition, we have to use the gerund.
Okay.
It is sufficient, the preposition, in order to use the gerund.
Okay.
I don't understand. Sandy is scared of flying, but of is sufficient in order to use flying, or not.
Wait, say that one more time. What part do you not understand? We have the preposition here of.
Yes, in all these phrases, in this last example, we have a preposition, and we know that when we are using a preposition, we have to use the gerund. So, of flying is sufficient. Of is sufficient in order to use flying. About is sufficient in order to use taking. In is sufficient in order to use becoming. About, you have to use seeing, because it's a preposition. I don't understand. Do you understand what I mean?
What? Well, I'm confused, because you just told me that you do understand that you have to use gerund form after a preposition, but then you followed it up by saying you don't understand it. So that's what's confusing me. So
I don't understand why. It's underline scared, underline action, underline interest.
Okay. Why
It won't
these?
be
Why
necessary.
those? Oh, why? Okay.
It won't
You
be
have,
necessary.
because here in this example, they're telling you that there are different forms. You can have a verb plus preposition. Okay, and that we talked about that up here. Okay, verb plus preposition. Now in 11, they say that there are other forms. You have adjective plus preposition, noun plus preposition. All they're doing is breaking that up. They're just breaking it up. That's it.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Yes.
Let's go to our first exercise. Okay. Now this time around, we don't really have a cheat sheet to go off of. Okay, so remember our rules that we went through. Let's start with I believe Vincenzo, you have our first one. So go ahead and read number 1, and you need to choose between complaining, her complaining, and to complain.
Excuse me. Where I have to go, because I see gerunds and infinitive 11,
Okay.
gerunds and infinitive 12. It is
right.
one of those.
No, we are. You need to look on the computer screen. Okay. At what you have to look at what I'm showing you.
Okay. Wait a moment. Oh, okay. I see it. Yeah.
Okay, so we moved on to the exercises. So number 1, please. You have to choose between complaining, her complaining, and to complain.
Yes. I can't stand. The screen is going out every moment.
Taking a deep breath, please. You're gonna make it.
No. I
He's
can't see the
complicating his
screen.
life.
Okay.
I can see the screen. I can see the screen. Can't see the screen because it disappeared.
Okay, well go to let me give you the link that we're at, Vincenzo, and class. What do you think the answer here on number 1 is?
Complaining.
Is it complaining, her complaining, or to complain?
Her complaining.
I can't stand gerund complaining.
Okay. All right. So we need gerund. Is it just complaining or her complaining?
Her complaining.
Her complaining.
I can't stand. Yeah, I'll say complaining. Only complaining.
But it's I.
Okay. I can't stand complaining all the time.
Because it's speaking about I. I'm complaining.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll check that at the very end.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens. Okay. So we got number 1. Let's go to second Vincenzo Santorsola. I probably say that correctly. I mean terribly.
Yes.
But anyway.
Don't worry, Chet. The correct pronunciation is Santorsola.
Oh, there you go. I like that.
Okay.
Okay. Number 2.
Don't worry.
Okay, so number 2, we have to use, used to use, and us using.
Okay, our teacher wants hello.
Our teacher wants
to use.
Okay, so to use. Class, do you agree with that? Is it to use, or is it another one here?
Another one.
Us.
Okay, I have us. Us, which one? Us using or us to use?
Us to use.
Us to use.
Us to use.
Okay, so I've got 3 us to use. All right, well let's try that out then. Okay, number 3.
But it can be to use, just to use. Allow to use.
Our teacher won't allow to use dictionaries.
It won't be specific. It will be confusing. It's not specific.
It won't be specific.
Yeah, when you say to use like that.
Mamma mia, sto schermo non si vede, mamma mia, schermo.
Allow who?
Parking.
Okay, so Goliath, are you saying that we need us here?
Yes, of course. I think.
Okay.
Maybe I'm
All right.
wrong.
Well, that's fine. We had 3 people that were saying us to use, so let's try that out. So we'll try number 2 as well. Okay.
Excuse
Number
me,
3.
teacher.
This
Excuse me, teacher. Do you have a link? Do you have a link for this? The
yes,
screen.
I gave it to you, Vincenzo. I put it in the chat box. Okay. Adrian, number 3, please. Yes.
Chad, okay. I mean, it can be 2 variation. Us to you, such as to you. No, I'm wrong.
Can it be both? Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. Okay. So, well, I'll stick it on us to use for right now, and we'll come back. We'll check all of the answers when we're done, and we'll come back to them. We'll discuss it. Okay.
No, the first one is.
Okay. Number 3. This is for Adrian.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So we have him to take, him taking, his to take.
We advised him to take the second one.
Oh, him to take, him taking? That would be the second one. Or him to take. You said him to take, okay. Yes. We advised him to take a taxi. Okay. All right, let's try that. Class, do you agree? Is it him to take?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like him to take? Okay. All right,
Yes,
number
right.
4. This is for Aichu.
Yes. The city doesn't allow
To parking, my parking.
to park along curbs painted in the grid.
Okay, so it doesn't allow to park along curbs painted red. Okay, do you guys agree with to park?
Definitely.
No,
I agree.
I don't.
Okay,
Perhaps
and
it could be parking also.
Parking. Yeah.
Also parking.
Okay, so we have parking. Now, why do you believe
Parking.
this would be parking, Selma, and not to park?
Because parking,
No,
parking is...
Vincenzo, I asked Selma, okay? So, Selma, why do you believe this would be parking?
Because when you read the sentence, to park it would be heavier. So, parking is, I think it makes sense. Much better than to park.
Okay, makes more sense. So maybe it feels a little bit better. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Also, you can say my mom didn't allow me doing something, or didn't allow doing something. So I think that after allow, we use the gerund form.
I think I know why.
Okay.
I think
Why so?
Because there is no specific here to park, someone to park. So if in general it takes gerund.
Ah.
So I changed my mind.
Okay, so it's general.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
all right.
in general, yes. But excuse me, teacher, but in this sense, parking used like a noun. The gerund is used like a noun. So for me, it's better parking. To park is used like a verb. To say you don't have to park there.
Okay.
Parking is a noun in this case.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Vincenzo. All right. So yes, this would be in general. Okay. So it's not specific. All right.
Yes.
So we could say the city doesn't allow me to park. All right. See how we specified that?
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't allow me to park. I would have to say to park there, but in general, parking. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go to 5, and this is for Aichu went last. So let's go to Amparo, number 5, and this is my making, to make, or making.
My making.
Okay. So
Ma or
she
me?
prefers my making dinner because she doesn't like to cook. All right. What do you guys think here?
What's the other options?
Okay. Our other options are to make and making.
Making, only making.
So to make and making.
Yes, making. Only making.
But if you say making, she doesn't like to cook.
Yes, it's
Yes, it's my
contradictory. It's not.
make.
Doesn't make. It's my. I think my making. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I choose that.
Okay.
Because she can't like to make dinner and she doesn't like to cook.
Okay. So it would make
Yeah.
sense here, right?
It doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's my making. Maybe she's talking to. There's two persons here.
Okay. All right. All right. We'll leave it on my making. All right. Let's go to 6. And 6 is for Dennis.
Yes.
And we have smoking, me to smoke, and my smoking.
I don't see my smoking.
My smoking, is that what you want?
Me
You
to smoke.
you don't mind. I didn't see a sentence. One sec.
Let's say
You said I don't see my smoking. I was like, okay, well, my smoking. So our options are smoking.
I hope you don't mind my smoking while you eat.
Okay, my smoking while you eat. Okay, what do you guys think?
I think it's. I hope you don't mind me to smoke. Because it's not a general, like no smoking in the compartment. This is for specific person.
Okay, what is my?
I don't know. My is
What is my?
A possessive.
This is my pen. This is my pen. You guys can't have it. This is mine. This is my pen. Okay, what is my?
Possessive.
Possessive.
Mhm.
Okay, what do our rules say about possessive? Do you guys remember?
But
Gerund.
is it correct to
I suppose so.
to say my smoking? It's correct. Just my smoking is correct.
My smoking. Well, let's talk about it. So my smoking or me to smoke.
Yes.
Okay.
Me to smoke.
So me to smoke. I hope you don't mind me to smoke while you eat.
It's confusing.
Yes, I prefer.
You prefer that? Okay. I can
Yes.
tell you my smoking would be correct here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So let's change it. Oh, that's it. Yeah.
It just sounds good.
Okay.
I think mine was one of the verbs that use gerund all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So my is when we use gerund. Okay. We'll check it. Okay, and we'll come back to that. Let's get through. We have
I won.
4 more. All right. Number 7. Number 7. I think Dennis, you went last. So Goliath, number 7, please.
John is never on time to work. I hate. What is the options?
Yes. So his arriving, and him to arrive.
He's arriving.
Okay. I hate his arriving late every day. What do you guys think? Is that right?
Yes, I think so.
I hate him to arrive late, because his arrival late sounds strange. You know?
Okay, I hate him to arrive late every day. John is never on time to work. I hate him to arrive late every day. Okay, so between him to arrive and his arriving.
We're gonna be a millionaire with this question.
All right, well, let's see. Let's see in the end here. Okay, number 8. Number 8 is for Selma. And our options are me to vote, me voting, and to vote.
Sarah urged me to vote in the next election.
Okay, what do you guys think? Sarah urged me to vote.
To vote. Only to vote.
Sounds good.
Because her me voting.
No, no.
It's
No, me to vote.
Me to vote.
Me to vote, I
Object
think.
you can not
Yeah.
combine with gerund.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Me isn't
Okay.
a position. It's
Mhm.
just me. Ah, yeah.
Me is an object.
Okay.
Yes.
My is a possessive.
Okay.
Perhaps you can also use my voting. Is it possible? Is it possible?
No. No, that would
No.
not be correct. Number 9. Number 9 is for Vincenzo Musi.
Yes. He needs to get a visa extension immediately. The authorities won't permit.
To
Which are
stay,
the
him to
options?
stay, and him staying.
Him to stay.
Okay.
Welcoming him to stay in the country without a visa.
Okay. And what do you guys think? Him to stay, is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. I've got 2 people. Anybody else?
What are the options, teacher?
The options are the authorities won't permit, and then we have to stay, him to stay, and him staying.
Yes. If we say
him
me to
staying?
vote is, yeah. If we follow.
Okay. Did you say him staying? Is that what you said, Selma?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So him to stay and him staying. So we had 2 on him to stay. So we'll keep that for right now, and we'll check it. Okay. Last one. Yes. Question.
This one looks like the 8, the 9. The 9 looks like the 8. Me to vote, him to stay. If we agree for 8, we should do the same to
Okay.
9. I think.
All right. Okay. That's fair enough. Let's go to 10, and this is for Vincenzo Santorsola.
Okay.
As best as I can. As best as I can. There you go, man.
It's correct, Chance. Congratulations.
It's for you, Vincenzo.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we have him reconfirming, and to reconfirm.
Okay. Travel agents usually advise to reconfirm flight bookings 3 days before departure.
Okay. Advise to reconfirm. What do you guys think?
What is the other options?
No.
We have him reconfirming, reconfirming, and to reconfirm.
Just reconfirm.
Him reconfirming.
No, it's advisory
Yeah.
confirm.
Confirming.
Okay.
Why not
Confirming.
reconfirming?
Okay, reconfirming.
In general, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, I've got 2 people on reconfirming.
Yeah.
Usually.
Okay. All right, let's try that. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and check our answers. All right, so we are at 90%. Okay, let's go back. Now 1.
19.
All right,
It's good, no?
I can't stand complaining.
Her
all the time.
complain. Her complaining. Yes, I
Her
would-
complaining.
You must be satisfied. You must be satisfied.
Ooh.
Okay, 96%. So that means that we got it right on the second try. Okay. All right. So I can't stand her complaining. Now, parking. What do we have here? We had 2. So our teacher won't allow us to use dictionaries during the test. Okay, we're talking about our teacher. We are talking about we, us. Okay, us to use. If we just use to use there, that would not make proper sense. Our teacher won't allow to use dictionaries during the test. We would need to have us here. Okay, because that
So
that is
generally,
now
it's
that
general.
is pointing it. Yeah, it's not in general. Okay, because it's not in general because you've now confined it down to us. Okay, so that's why
Okay.
we would have to use. Okay, all right, and we had, okay, so my making, my smoking. Let me go back and then, okay, so we had, let me go here. So mind, yeah, so my smoking. So I'm just looking at our other options here. My smoking, me to smoke. Yeah, you would say my smoking. All right, using a possessive form here. Okay, and we had questions here on 9, I think, as well. Okay, so won't permit him to stay. Now, the authorities won't permit him staying in the country without a visa. Could you say him staying? Yeah, some people would. Okay, you may hear that, him staying.
Yes.
Or he's
Okay,
staying. Or his.
not his.
Him.
Okay, yeah, him. Some people would say him. Let's see, authorities won't permit his staying in. Yeah, you could say his. Okay, using the possessive
Yes.
form there, but most common would be him to stay. Okay,
Okay.
so in this sense, you could use either or, his staying or him to stay.
So
Okay,
it was correct.
him to stay was correct. Okay, so very good. All right, let's try out one more. Okay, we've only got about 10 minutes. We may not be able to get through the whole thing, but we'll see. Let's go to Adrian. Adrian,
Yes.
number 1, please. And we have not to have, not having, and having.
I enjoy. May I have the link, please? Because I can't see the possibilities.
Sure.
Enjoy.
Okay, there's the link in the chat box for you.
Which link? Which box? There are 2 chats. It's very disturbing.
It's in the Verbling chat. Looks like you are in the. Let me put it in the Google chat for you. Okay.
Okay. That's
There you
better.
go.
Which chat should we use?
You should use the Verbling chat.
Okay.
Okay.
So I separate the window. First, I enjoy having, not having, and not to have. To get up so early in the morning. Sleeping in is great. I enjoy not having.
Okay. Not having. What do you?
Not having or not to have.
Oh,
which
one? Which one?
I enjoy not to have.
Okay.
I prefer.
Right.
I prefer not having.
Not having.
Not having.
Not having.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's heavy to say not having to get, not to have to get is to. Maybe it sounds not having to get up. So
yes, but it
Yes,
is not a criterion.
yeah,
It sounds better.
Okay. Now,
It sounds better.
what do we have?
Enjoy is
What do
used
we? What do we have right here? What is this?
I enjoy.
Okay, enjoy is a verb.
Yeah.
Okay, we talked about verbs a little bit. Okay, now once we specify it, okay, more. That's when we use to have. We use the infinitive form. Okay, but here, okay, we're just making it negative. Okay, nothing. You can take out not, and the rule would still apply. So verb plus, okay, verb plus gerund here. Okay, so I enjoy not having.
So it was correct.
I enjoy not having. Okay, let's go to number 2, and this is for Aichu. Number 2, please.
Nancy proposed us to have a picnic at the beach.
Okay, Nancy proposed us to have. So we have our having, our to have, and us to have. Nancy proposed us to have a picnic at the beach. What do you guys think? Us to have?
Yes, I think so.
Yes.
Okay. All right, us to have. Okay.
We can't say our to have. We can't say it's not correct.
Our to have would be incorrect.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true. Okay, but our having?
Our having is not. It's us to have. So
okay,
they
us to have?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's go to number 3. This is for Amparo. And we have continuing, to continue, and our continuing.
To continue.
Okay. Go ahead and read that sentence.
Do you wish to continue or would you like to stop now?
Okay. What do you guys think?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Let's go to number 4. This is for Dennis.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
In number 2, is it possible to use proposed us to having?
No. To having, no. That would not be correct.
No. Okay.
Okay. All right. Number 4, Dennis, please.
His car needs washing. It looks like it haven't been washed in years. Washing.
Okay. Washing. His car needs washing. What do you guys think?
Where is the other chance?
Our other words would be him to wash, to wash. So his car needs him to wash, or his car needs to wash.
Sounds funny. His car needs him to wash. It's his wife, not a car.
Yeah. His car is commanding him.
Yeah.
Can I say a washing? No, a washing is not. His car needs a washing.
You can say a washing. That would be fine.
Yes.
His car needs
okay.
Okay.
Washing. So washing. I prefer washing. Yes.
All right.
I think washing.
Okay. Very good. Number 5, Goliath.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes.
Smoker risk getting to get me to get. Smokers risk getting several smoking-related illnesses.
Okay, so smokers risk getting
yes.
several smoking-related illnesses. Okay, what do you guys think?
Yes.
There is the other possibility.
The other possibilities are me to get and to get.
My God.
Get, but I don't know.
No,
Getting, perhaps.
Okay, risk.
Is to get.
To get, yes.
To get.
Okay. Smokers risk to get several smoking-related illnesses.
Yes.
Okay.
I changed my mind.
So to get
before it was too late.
Perhaps
it's Gerund.
Perhaps.
All right. Well, let's see what the answer is at the end. So we'll do I think a couple more, and then we'll check our answers. All right. So number 6. This is for where am I at?
It's very common at cigarette packs.
Yes. Yeah, that is true. Selma, number 6, please. Our options are looking, not to look, and not looking.
The astronomer told us not to look into the sun during the eclipse.
Okay, not to look. All right, what do you guys think?
Not
Yes.
looking.
Okay, so that's two people
Not
for not
looking.
to look.
There is us, so it's not
Not
to look.
looking.
Okay, so there's us, so
Not.
it would need to be infinitive, is what someone said. Okay, well, let's check that out in just a bit. Let's do one more, and then we'll check.
Not
Actually,
to
two
look,
more,
yes,
so you
not to
guys
look,
all
yeah.
get a chance. So, Vincenzo Musi, number 7, please.
We wish we would just quit. What are the words?
So we have complaining, to complain, and my complaining.
I wish she would just quit complaining. Complaining.
Okay, so just quit complaining all the time. Okay, what do you guys think?
Quit to complain.
Okay, quit to complain. So I've got 1 for complaining and 1 for quit to complain. Anyone else?
Complaining.
I'm with complaining.
Complaining.
Complaining, okay. All right, more for complaining. All right, so second Vincenzo Santorsola,
Yes.
number 8, and our options are someone to repair, a man repairing, and to repair.
Leslie hired someone to repair her things.
Okay.
Someone to repair?
All right, so what do you guys think? Is that someone to repair?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right, very good. So let's check real quick.
Yes.
And all right.
Taking or
So we are at 80%.
what?
Okay, so smokers risk to get is what you guys said. It should be gerund. Getting. Smokers risk
Yes.
getting. Okay, getting several smoking. So you were correct the first time through. I think that was Goliath or Dennis.
You
I
have
can't
to
remember.
smoke to know this.
All right, all right. And Nancy proposed us to have, okay, our having. Okay, Nancy proposed our having a picnic at the beach. Okay, and that would give us what? 93%. Okay, so yes, so it would be our having instead of us to have. Okay. All right, you guys. There are more exercises here. You guys can go through those on your own time and check them and keep practicing. Okay, keep practicing. Tomorrow I'll go over part number 3, and which will conclude how and when to use gerunds. Okay. All right. But today, okay, remember prepositions. All right. After prepositions, we use gerunds. Okay. After a verb, once you specify, okay, hired someone to fix or to repair someone. Okay, you specified that. Okay, so if you're not specifying it, okay, you would be using a gerund there. Okay, it's in general. Okay, and our rule on that is that it can some verbs have to have a gerund or an infinitive following them, and that goes back to our lesson last Friday where you have to know which ones follow the other. Okay, and then the last piece of advice that they give us here is about possessive. Okay, so his, my, its. Okay, apostrophe s. Okay, that's when we use gerund as well. Okay, all right. So come back around for part 3 tomorrow. All right, you guys. Thanks.
Okay.
We'll see ya.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thanks, Chuck.
Bye.